It's the Bill and Steve Show.
Oscar asks, I do lots of different sports each week. How can I best measure my training?
Great question. This is right up our alley. We see a lot of athletes, a lot of multi-sport athletes. Having been to the AIS and spoken to a number of the people up there, there's some great work that's been done around load. Charlton and Drew, 2015, a fantastic paper at AIS, talks about triathletes, for instance, using the intensity of their work, what they rate their workload as being 8 out of 10 or 7 out of 10, times the time that they spend working. So it might be 60 minutes times an intensity of 10 equals 600. Add that up over particular days, which gives you a whole week. This week is not allowed to be more than the following week is not allowed to be more than 30%.
I think we get the picture. I think we get the idea. Seriously, enough of the waffle. I lost him halfway through, and I understand what he's talking about. We would like to simplify things, and that's a great paper, and I've read it and I enjoyed it too. But what we really like to talk about here is the Goldilocks principle. Like from the Three Bears, I got young kids. I talk nursery rhymes quite a lot. We like to think of not too much, not too little, but got to make the training just right. So, quick example, I currently personally run about 5Ks every time I run. I know if I did 10Ks, that's too much, and I would probably blow myself up. And then I wouldn't be able to run my 5Ks weekly, and I get a bit sort of, stroppy and prickly to work with. But if I ran 5Ks this week and I just upped it, by about 25% next week, I would be able to, in time, have a new Goldilocks, a new just right. So my just right now is 5Ks, and if I built up my loading appropriately, I would be able to have 8 kilometers as my new Goldilocks just right run load in a few weeks. So when in doubt, come and speak to a health professional to help you work out a tailored loading schedule. We can certainly help you with that, but definitely you don't want to be doing too much too soon. And one big thing from that paper as well is you can actually do too much too soon, but the injury won't even manifest for another few weeks. So they don't always hit straight away. That's another good point I like to raise.
So slow and steady wins the race.
So the tortoise says.
We've had quite a lot of questions in for question of the day, but on that topic, favourite nursery rhyme?
Good call, good call. This is probably one of my favourites is actually just anything by Dr. Seuss. So I haven't got a favourite nursery rhyme as such, I just like anything that Dr. Seuss wrote.
Interesting man, Dr. Seuss. We'll go into his history in another show. For mine, probably the tortoise and the hare. There's a lot to learn from that.
There is.
Slow and steady.